Are you an advanced student of dating advice and you've got one girl that you like in particular, but you're having trouble with her? Watch the rest of this video. So if you've spent your time learning the principles of dating, you know certain things like, okay, texting is tit for tat. You only, text once, you let the girl text you back, right? And there's only so much effort that you can really give. And a lot of times you're just playing off the effort level of the girl in your text conversation. And you can stick by the principles and do everything the right way, and you'll get girls that seem to be interested in you, but when you go to, close the number to actually set a date with them, and they're not quite being responsive with you in terms of giving you their availability, they're just like not really coming to the table all the way to do a meetup, it can be frustrating because you can sense a level of their attraction. And so as a dating coach, a lot of students will come to me and say, well, I've got this one particular girl, I've done everything the right way, and it seems like I could maybe make this play right here and make it work, but what do you think, Benny? And usually I respond to these situations something like this. You've got to have your own established parameters for how much effort you're willing to put in any one girl's direction. Because you've heard it said that dating is a numbers game. And so if that's the case, then you have to be willing to move on from low interest women in order to uncover who the high interest women are, who are going to give you the best dates ever. So they give you the attention and the excitement's there, and then, it ends up in the bedroom. But maybe you know that already and you're already talking to other girls, but there's still that one girl that seems to be either sitting on the fence or you're just trying to figure out what's the one play that you can make that's going to be the right thing to do. And herein lies the message that I have for you, which is that as a man in the single dating world, you decide, okay, I'm going to, tit for tat text. I'm going to, if the conversation dies off, I'm going to reach out once a week. And I'm going to cap that out at, maybe 2 attempts, right? I'm going to give that girl a shot, a couple times. And then after that, I'm going to be done. I'll leave her on my social media, right? I'll let her see all my posts. I'll let her see my cool life. But I'm going to stop initiating effort in her direction, okay? And I'm going to refocus that effort into starting new conversations and all the other girls that are currently in the mix. Because if you think about it, let's take, for example, a girl that's heavily in her masculine. She wants you to do all the chasing, right? She wants you to put forth all the effort, and maybe she wants to plan the dates and, even pay for the meal and all this kind of stuff. There are women out there that are like this, right? And you know that if you were to make an exception and let her do all the things and you chased her, you put in extra effort in her direction stuff, you could probably win her over, right? Like, these are things that could actually pan out for you. But then what do you end up with? Well, you end up with a girl that's in her masculine. And so you have to observe that the parameters that we operate from as students of dating advice exist for a reason. They exist because they protect you from red flag girls, and they protect you from women that are heavily in their masculine. They protect you from situations that you don't necessarily want to be in. Okay. But sometimes as men, as single men, these same girls that might have red flags or might be all the way in their masculine or whatever are super hot, and we still want to hook up. So you have to understand that, yes, as you get better with dating advice, you can artfully break the rules. You can artfully veer off and maybe put a little bit of extra attention in one particular girl's direction and make something work out for the night, okay? But the more and more you do that, and the more that you compromise the parameters that you operate from standardly, it's going to mess with your self-esteem. Your day-to-day genuine enjoyment of life is going to be altered because, again, you're inviting in energy that you wouldn't normally interface with. And that's really my message. Get good at the foundations, understand how to interact with women. And as you get really, really good, you can break form a little bit. But at the end of the day, know that there's a cost to it. Move on from the fence sitters, start new conversations with women every single day, and go after the high interest women.